a side, pick a side. Will you live, will you die, will you quit, will you try? Sweating eyes, who am I? Champion till I die, every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going, wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Pick a side, pick a side. Only two options, be with the winners or the other guys. Yeah, ain't no time, we already on the way. Better get themselves in line, thought I told you we don't play. The team going nuts, the score going up, morale going down, the fans packing up. Now all the kids got a new hero. They ain't never seen so many zeros. And that's when the crowd starts to shout. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. Yeah, spill venom out the side of my pores. We came to battle, we came for war. Digging in the mud, carry across the globe.
We are live at Falcor Bay. Introducing Jelena.
This back.
Usually you don't need a weapon. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Punch, counter punch. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. She misses with the jab. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. She needs some sort of inspiration, a different... On to the second round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Do you believe this? Some nice exchanges from both women in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter punch. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. That counter shot lands. He wasn't ready for that counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Now relax, relax. Just box her. Be smart. Get your shot.
Okay, so just keep that up. Keep that going. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried
In
away.
the round. Right? It's only one round.
And there's the bell for round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Beautiful counter shot. That punch scores. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. They miss with the jab. The jab doesn't quite connect. One punch could change everything in this battle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
And so on this jab.
Back at it in round 4. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
jab. Missing with that jab. She scores without counter. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Believe what we are seeing. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you. And there's the bell for round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. Trying to land that jab. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
How about that time counter shot? Not a lot of defense here at all. Won't give us a second to catch our breath. Perfect counter lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to... There's the bell for round 6. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
And you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
No rest for the weary. You'd like to see more jabs. Have to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
There's there's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Mrdjenovich just got caught. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope that...
There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Stamina is off the charts. When are we going to see a jab from these two? She launches a punch. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Swing and a miss with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the... And we enter the 8th round. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Jab just missed with the left hand. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
You have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed. It's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Mrdjenovich in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You know, hold her right there. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. And in the end, no one did win. This fight ends in a draw.
What a fight, what a battle. I'm exhausted watching it myself. And you know what? I'm happy it's a draw because nobody deserved to lose and nobody deserved to win. These guys put it on the line.